Good day, gamers. Fortain here, and welcome to episode 24 of Minecraft, the Betweenlands. Hello, everyone. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Today, on Escape the Betweenlands, we're going to brew up a new elixir for us. This is going to be the Elixir of Ripening, which will help restore the decay bar for a very specific reason. We're going to be continuing on inside that White Fortress, exploring the secret, quote-unquote, hidden bottom portion that has a very large pool of stagnant water in it, which drains the decay bar very rapidly. And then hopefully we're going to get to fighting the boss of the White Fortress. To do that, like I said, we're going to be making the Elixir of Ripening because, yeah, sitting in the thing of stagnant water isn't going to be too bad. We're going to try and get out of it as quick as we can, but also it is just going to absolutely tank the decay bar. And considering there's going to be a bunch of spawners down there that I'm going to need to break and then creatures to fight, I don't want my health to drop all the way down to like 5 hearts maximum, and then I'm trying to fight these guys with slowness 3 on, and so on. So let's go ahead and get the brewing started. We're going to be aiming for a potency 2 and then roughly high duration 3. With the math I've done, this should get me about 15 potions. It's a lot, but you know, just trying to make as many as we can so we don't have to like keep doing this over and over. It is a combination of Ordonis, Deunis, and Yeowin. The Ordonis is going to be the duration, the Deunis is the potency, and the Yeowin is just extra. Doesn't actually have any effect on it, but you do need it for actually completing the elixir. So we're going to go ahead and put in our 3 buckets of swamp water into the infuser, put our life crystal in there to stir it. We are going to add our multiple bottles here. As always, you can only have 6 items total, whether it be 6 individual ground items, 6 bottles, mix of them, so on. You can only have 6 in there for a given recipe. And yes, I'm very well aware of the fact that some of these bottles are not full. Again, we're going for the best combination of potency and duration that we can get without wasting anything. It's like, yes, I could go for more potency. I can't get a high enough potency to go to the next level of potency. And potency 2 and potency 2.99 are both the exact same. It's just going to be potency 2. I have to get up to potency 3 to actually have the next level of effect. Whereas with duration, duration 2.00 and then excuse me, let's try that again. Duration 2.00 and then duration 2.99 means a very high duration 2. So it's okay to have more duration than potency. In addition, like I said, for this particular elixir, the Yeowin doesn't do anything. It doesn't have any effect, but it is required for it. So it's perfectly fine to have like a bottle of 1.5 in there. That's just to get the amount of potions within the threshold to get a certain number of potions for the brewing. We got ourselves a very pretty blue here. It'll kind of transition to a kind of a darkish blue, lightish purple, and then it'll emit another big burst of steam when it is ready. It of course is going to take a few minutes to actually finish the full brewing. I didn't turn off Discord. Sorry for the Discord badoop. But it's going to take a little bit of time for it to fully and completely brew out in the 3 alembics that I have. So we'll go do a little bit of running around while we wait, and then we'll be off to the White Fortress again. But yeah, I figured I will go ahead and brew one new elixir every episode, just to kind of spread out the brewings. Poof! Ta-da! It is brewed. All right. 1, 2, and 3. We got all of our bottles back. And then this is going to be... Yep. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. We are good. All right. That's going to be going for a bit. Let's grab our life crystal out of there. It's not going to do anything just sitting on there, but I just wanted to grab it. Oh, we do have... Let's see. I've got the bows and several stacks of arrows because it's going to be a lot better attacking the boss with the bow and arrow compared to attacking them with the slingshot, because this boss is mostly going to be a ranged fight. There's going to be very few opportunities for me to be like attacking it in melee, so it's best to just load up on a ton of arrows. If you've ever seen this boss, and you have if you've seen my old series in Sevtech, you'll know that it's gonna just take a lot of fighting to be able to get it done. I did set up a bunch of weedwood buckets ahead of time just to go ahead and start getting up, getting more sap, and it looks like they should all be done. Let me test one. Yes, weedwood bucket of rubber. Perfect. We shall go ahead and start cooking these, because I do want to go ahead and make some of the orange dentathrist bottles. Not because they're technically required or anything. It's something I haven't made, so I want to show you making it. But also it means that you don't have to clean the bottle once you are done. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 16, perfectly. It means you don't have to clean the bottle once you're done drinking the potion. The green ones you have to clean every time, which we'll do to the one night vision potion bottle we've already drunk. We'll clean that up just to show it off. It's the same process as you would do if you are cleaning your tools or anything like that. So it's nothing like big or impressive. It's not some new secret, special thing. It's literally just tossing it into the cleaner using some... there we go. Just tossing it into the cleaning cauldron thing, using some sulfur to clean it, just like we've done with the tea bags. So yeah, it's again nothing like really big or amazing, but just want to show off doing it the first time. So back inside we go. Those are still bubbling away, and it's going to take a few minutes. That's all right. Have some smoked anadia. Let's see, we can get these sludge jellos out of here that I had cooking earlier off camera, just to kind of use them up. Put that away. Grab some stacks of sticks. Go. And we'll cook these. As we've seen in the past, you cook the weedwood bucket full of rubber and it becomes rubber balls. So that's going. We have plenty of orange dentathrist, so we can go ahead and combine those with the rubber balls we have and make the orange bottles. We take a look right here. Yep. Rubber ball, 3 orange dentathrist shards makes the orange vials. And we can make 18 vials. Very nice. The rest of these can go back for now. We still haven't gotten a ton of the orange dentathrist from the weedwood tree stumps. I also haven't really had to go out to gather more like of the core weedwood or any more of the dentathrist. So I'm just kind of relying on what I've gotten / what I'm finding in chests and pots in the dungeons. Let's see, but it looks like our potions are ready. I'm gonna have to put the rest of this kind of away for the moment. Let's cook a few more of these, and we'll just shift all these in here for right now. I will cook the rest later. But we should have ourselves some potency 2, duration 3, like a high duration 3 elixirs of ripening. So let's take a look. Yep. Nice. So yes, elixir of ripening, potency 2, duration 3, with an actual duration of 8 minutes and 30 seconds. And because we're getting 5 potions per bucket, we actually get 15 potions per brewing, which is insane. This is, honestly, it's one of those things of this single brewing will probably last me the rest of the time I'm playing the Betweenlands, because I'm not going to use this potion very often, this elixir. And because each one lasts like 8.5 minutes, I can go through an entire dungeon on like 3 of these. So it is very good to have a bunch. I'm not, yes, I could have scaled this down to get like 3 brewings if I really wanted to, but I figured, you know what, if I'm gonna brew a bunch, let me just brew a bunch and be done with it. So we got that. We'll go ahead and put away our green vials and our orange vials. I do have the dirty Dentrothrist vial, which we'll just go ahead and show off. Like I said, cleaning. We've got ourselves the purifier here. We just toss the dirty bottle in here. Uses a little bit of sulfur, a little bit of swamp water. Speaking of bottle, I take a drink of water here. Give it a moment to finish cleaning. And there we go. We have a clean green Dentrothrist vial. So it just depends on how many potions I need to make at one time. I'll sometimes use the green ones and then just clean it up. That's not a big deal. Sometimes I'll use the orange ones. It honestly just depends on like how much of what I have on me at any given time. But that is what we needed to make before we headed out. We have our Bruise of the Cat's Eye here we can use for night vision. In fact, I'm going to take one of those as I head over back to the place. Actually grab one. Where do I have it? Here. Yeah. We're going to take one of these Bruise of the Cat's Eye. Even though I think it just became daytime. I heard the little crackle of daytime. But it's also incredibly foggy. I don't think the Brew of the Cat's Eye is going to do anything for the fog. But we'll have it with us just in case. Let's see. Rest of equipment. Got plenty of arrows. The bows are just fine. I've got poison anglertooth arrows and octane arrows to use as well. I think I have some basilisk arrows, which you can actually use. The boss will actually be paralyzed for a short amount of time, so I'll have these to have in the offhand. Got plenty of torches, plenty of buckets, and the weedwood barrels to scoop up the goop, the stagnant water. I have a bit of swamp dirt to be able to pillar up when needed. Sword is good, well coated. I believe I am as good as I can be. I'm going to make a double save real quick, and then we're going to head back over to the White Tower. So I'm going to make a double save, head over to the White Tower, record it just in case something happens, but if nothing happens, as well it usually does, I will meet you back at the White Tower. So I'll be right back. All right, we have arrived here at the blah 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 at the White's Fortress. Nothing much happened along the way. Just a few Chiramaw attacks, a few little crab guys trying to do me a battle, which of course, didn't go very well for them. They were simply crabs, and they fell to my might, the might of my Valenite sword. I also made sure, because kind of maybe sort of forgot about it, I made sure to bring the Shockwave sword with me, because, well, as the door says, you know, only the owner of the shock sword may pass. Something very bad could happen if you attempt to pass through that door without having the shock sword on you. Yeah, so we're here at the White Fortress. Night vision potions gonna be wearing off pretty soon, but that's okay. Let me go ahead and grab the elixir of ripening. We'll also go ahead and grab the swift pick because, as we said previously, and as we saw previously, there's a few spawners down there. Not exactly sure which kinds, but we'll actually go ahead. Let's prep another night vision potion just to have with us. But yeah, we'll take the night vision potion. We'll take the elixir of ripening. Hop down. Again, we have a pool of stagnant water below, so we'll get rid of the stinky water. Or at the very least, we'll hop down there. We'll get rid of the spawners, clear out any enemies that have spawned, collect the treasures, and then start bucketing up the stinky stagnant water in preparation to then go fight the boss at the top. Okay. Ripening, brew of the cat's eye. Got that. Got that. Go ahead and put the vials away. And swift pick for the spawners. And away we go. Let's see. There it is. I remembered I put the marker at the that entrance way, which means I can go into any one of these sides here, and that'll lead into the center. Now, with a quickness, we're gonna jump down like so. All right, how many spawners? We got that spawner, and that's it. Okay, cool. Just the 2 spawners, and it looks like the only thing that got a chance to spawn were Chiramaw. Awesome. Okay, cool. That worked. That worked beautifully. Nice. Okay, we can put away the swift pick because we don't need it. And as we can see, there is quite a bounty down here. We got a bunch of pots of chance, blocks of octine, blocks of serum-rite, and most importantly, blocks of valenite. This valenite will absolutely come in handy because I still need to make a valenite shield. I need to make valenite axe, pickaxe, and shovel, just because they're the best you can make. But also, I'm going to be needing the valenite for doing the little, you know, kind of ritual idea that I have for getting me access to vanilla enchanting. Basically going to use a combination of blocks of valenite, some extra life crystals and such, along with the little guys that we've seen in the caves, the little simulacrum guys, I think they're called, to effectively summon up an enchanting table and some bookshelves. Again, it's not anything that is technically part of the mod or the mod pack. It's just something I'm doing versus going and like making a custom recipe or using a mod to create a custom recipe to craft an enchanting table and such from Betweenlands blocks. But very nice. 6 blocks of serum-rite, 6 blocks of octine, 4 blocks of alanite. That is going to be incredibly helpful. Now, what we need to do is we're going to get our weedwood buckets and the barrels, and we're going to bucket up at least some of this. We're not going to be able to get all of it right now just because there is a lot, and each of these buckets can only hold, or excuse me, each of these barrels can only hold 8 buckets worth. But we can certainly get a fair amount of it. And then we'll need to make our way out of here up to the top portion to fight the boss. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. Again, it is not required at all that I collect up this stagnant water. In previous times through, I would just, cover it up or delete it. It's only with this most recent version of the mod that it actually makes it to where you can actually get anything from filtering the stagnant water. So again, not required, but I'd rather not waste it if I can. There we go. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. But we'll fill up our 3 barrels. Let's see. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. So 3 barrels full of stinky, stagnant water that we'll be able to use to filter in eventually into clean water to get something out of it. Most likely something usable. Now, to get out of here. So, interesting thing about trying to get out of here is, as we know, the blocks in the dungeon are all protected. You can't break them, so that way you can't dig into this treasure room without taking care of the stinky water. You can't dig, you can't dig through any of these blocks. You also can't place blocks past a certain point, as I've seen in the past. So if I do this, you get to a certain point. It lets you place blocks all the way across, but up to a certain height. Let's say I want to just block up right here. Nope. It's nah, you can't do that. Yeah, I can place a block here, but no, can't put a block there. So you know how you have to get out of here. You have to ride the stinky water. So yeah, we need to take a bucket of stinky water. Place the bucket of stinky water here and swim up the stinky water to get out. Now we'll just take that bucket of stinky water back. We do still have 2.5 minutes left on the elixir of ripening, so we'll just let that, get our decay bar back. And as we can see, it's actually working pretty good. It's getting it back pretty quickly, which is nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put away that weedwood bucket. Okay, so we've gotten all the goodies down here. We'll come back later if we need to get the rest of the stagnant water for filtering. Let's head up to the top and go fight ourselves the boss. Let's grab more arrows just to have them, just to make sure I don't run out in the middle of the boss fight. We'll also grab some of the elemental type arrows, poison, fire, and such, just to be able to use those. And let's go head upstairs and fight ourselves a boss. We have the effect of the elixir ripening, so we don't have to worry about our decay bar, like I said. It's only going to last a minute or 2 more, so that's no big deal. Run around till we find our way up. Here we go. And then from here, we'll just run across these crumbling blocks. Hey, here's our way up. Oh. Thank you, Fortain, for falling down the one dang spot. Instead of actually, making the run correctly. And of course, that broke all the blocks. There. That's fine. So, bloop. And do the same thing that we did previously. Just kind of sneak our way across here. Bloop. There we go. And then here is our pathway up. Right, up we go. And it looks like my torches went out from when I was here last, which is fine. It rains pretty often here in the Betweenlands, as we've seen on multiple occasions. So the torches going out is not a big deal. I will just collect them up just because. They're not gonna like dissolve or out. Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm Stinky. I'm like, what's hitting me? And then I hear the Chirima up there. I'm Stinky. So the guys flying around don't like it when you're stinky. They attack you if you're stinky. So yeah, the flying guy up there is shooting at me with rocks. Also, it's becoming a red sky night. So I'm stinky. I'm being shot at by this guy because I'm stinky. Cavalcade of things happening. But yeah, so I'm stinky, which means the guys on the Chirimas are shooting at me. It's becoming a red sky night, so enemy spawns are up. This is going to be an interesting boss fight. We'll see what happens. Speaking of, we're at the top. Only the sword keeper may pass this point. I don't know if I have to hit the wall with the sword, or if just having it in my inventory is enough. I'm gonna bop the wall with the sword. No. Let's right click with it. No. No. Okay, can I just walk through? Okay, good. Yeah, you can just walk through. Okay. Beware that when fighting monsters, you yourself do not become a monster, for when you gaze long into the abyss gazes at you. I'm not looking at the boss of the set. I'm not looking, repeat, not looking at the contents of the blender. That's a Mystery Science Theater 3000 joke right there. Because I'm grabbing these pots real quick. And then I will look at the boss, which will activate the boss fight. Okay. Put those away. We're gonna put the angler tooth arrows in my offhand so I can fire them. Actually, yeah, we'll just do that. All right. Valonite sword. Here we go. Ah, boss. I'm going to fight you, boss. Roar! Okay. There we go. So what's gonna happen is the boss is going to spawn like this, and I basically need to break this barrier around the boss. Every now and again, it's going to spawn enemies for me to fight. There we go. Let's see. I know it's kind of hurting me by reflecting my arrows back, but I need to destroy this barrier around it. Doing enough damage to the barrier... Hi. Doing enough damage to the barrier will break said barrier. I can also, when these faces appear, I can also shoot at, I can also reflect them back. Let's see if we can see it happening. Just weakened white, that's fine. Okay. Let's see if we can see the mechanic. Basically, faces will appear. You can grab the blast that comes from it, and then use that to break the shield. This is the Primeval Malevolence. There we go. Okay. I missed it. That's fine. The white. This is not a difficult boss fight. It just takes a while because of you having to break down the shield around it. Okay. I missed. Swap foods. Hi. Food to regen, please and thank you. Okay. Got it. Oh, I missed. Yeah, so you basically grab the green orb with your sword. And you can use that to break... Darn. You can use that to break the shield around it. So this is going to take a little bit. I do apologize. We're just going to be trying to do this as well as we can. Again, it's not difficult. Got it. There we go. So yeah, you see how part of the shield is now broken? Okay, if we hit the shield itself, the shield will take damage. But we also have to... Yeah. Okay. Switch foods. Eat. Okay, looking for the faces. Take care of the mini whites. The white, honestly, is just a distraction, to be 100% honest. Oh, got it. And toss it at you. Perfect. Come on. Eat food to regen. So yeah, you can shoot through those gaps, and that does damage the boss. But I don't have enough. Oh, got it. And where'd the boss go? There he is. Got him. Come on. Yeah, the more spots you break open, the easier it is to hit the boss. Yeah. Attack the white. White is down. Eat the Anadia meat. Keep an eye out for the faces. Like to try and break one more part of it. Here we go. Green. Got it. Got it. Okay. Ah, dang, missed. Nah, that's fine. Oh, got it. Oh, I tossed the ball away. Damn. Damn. Okay, here's face. Got it. Break more shield. Come on. There you are. Yep, I know. You hit me. Okay, armor's doing okay. It's not great. Blue. Yeah, the blue balls hit you, but they don't let you break its shield. You need to go for the green ones. Like that. Come on. Now it's definitely starting to get more spots open. Let's go ahead and kill the white. Perfect. Take a look. Here's the next face. Green, thank you, boss. Fire. Got it. There we go. Rotate around. Ooh, got a good hit there. Okay, swap to food. Okay, next face. It may be changing its attack pattern. We'll see. That's blue. Let's see. Faces. There's faces. Come on, green. Got it. I don't think I hit one of the shields. Oh, getting some damage. faces. Ow. Armor's doing okay. Okay, yeah, this is a phase change. All you have to do is just run in circles, and you're gonna have that stream of fire be missing you. And now it's dark out. Okay. That was blue. I'm honestly probably gonna drink a night vision potion momentarily, just to make it easier for y'all to see. Okay, it's doing its attack. Trying to avoid those. Okay, we're good. Green, goddamn. That. Hi, who's... There you are. Armor is getting low, but it's okay. Oh, it's doing that attack again. Rotate around. Keep running in circles. Okay, eat that. There we go. Now y'all can see, and I can see. Circle, 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 circle. There we go. Okay. It's about half health. Aim for the faces. Come on. Give me the faces to break a bit more of its shale. Shale. Doing the pattern again. All right. Damn it, missed. Okay, crab stick. There's the faces. There's the faces. Come on, give me a green one. Goddamn. Okay, doing the circle. Okay, where is the next face? Come on, get me. Oh, you're doing the circle again. All right. Circle around, dodging all of the attacks. Hit myself twice with that. Come on. It's not spawning to get me the attack I need. Okay, run. Only hit it a couple times with the ranged attack. There we go. Come on, give me green. God damn it, you're just doing blue. Okay. Oh. Circle time. Heal you. Yeah. Apologies that I can't do a lot of explaining on this boss. It's a little difficult to explain while fighting. But yeah, the gist of it is wait for the green balls to be fired at you. Hope you catch them. Catch them with your sword. Send them back at the boss to remove parts of its shield. Removing its shield lets you attack more of it. And then you just keep attacking it until it's dead. I'm most definitely going to need to repair my armor after this. Come on, give me green, give me green. Got it. Yes. Boss. You only have so much health left. Okay. Going down. Switch foods. Okay, come on. Green, green, green. Got it. Missed. Green? Nope. Okay. Circle time, circle time, circle time. He's getting there. Again, this is very much not a boss that I would want to attempt without Valenite armor. Just because the damage reduction of Valenite armor is so big compared to the other armors. Nope. Missed. Okay, we're good. Good. Give me green. Damn it, missed. Okay, this is circle. Gotta do the circle. I know we have another white that just spawned. That's fine. Kill the distraction. Where's the faces? Ah, I missed. Oh, okay, circle time. Circle time! Circle time! Yeah, if I made like regeneration potions and saturation potions, this boss would probably be easier just because I wouldn't have to worry about like eating in the middle of it. But it's not a big deal. I have enough food to like... Okay, come on. Ah, circle time again, and it's also dark. Very glad I made up a bunch of those night vision potions because they're coming in very handy. It's also very dark because of the storm and red sky night. Eat smoked anadia. Come on, give me green. Got it. Hit another piece of the shield. Awesome. Come on. Okay. He's getting low. Oh, nope. Give me those. The thing lit on go. Come on. A little bit of health left. Okay, circle time. He's getting there. We're gonna get him. Doing circles again. Hi. Okay, switch to that. Switch foods. Yep, got a circle again. Doesn't have much health left. Only gonna take a couple hits. Oh. Okay, circle time. It's finally done being a red sky knight, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, circles. Yep. That worked. Come on. Got him! Staring contest complete. Whoo! None of my food got bad. I got the amulet slot. I got the amulet slot. Woo! That is a hell of a boss fight. That is one hell of a boss fight. We got the Ring of Recruitment, grants the power to recruit and control entities at the cost of XP. So basically you can take a creature and make it work for you. My armor is very beat up, but it's still intact. We got the amulet slot, which is very awesome. That means we can now wear multiple amulets instead of just the one. Oh, we dids it. We dids it, everyone. We dids it. And also very importantly, you'll notice the protection is gone for the place. So now if we wanted to collect any of these blocks, we can. We had a bunch of white hearts, which is, you know, very helpful considering we're going to be needing those to repair all of our armor. Our armor very much took a beating in all of that. But we did it. Whew. All right. It is very dark out. What am I doing? Okay. Brew of the cat's eye. We'll put this away. Oops. Did not mean to do that. All right. Take a moment. Settle in here. We did it. Another boss down. Another dungeon down. We take a look at our advancements. Let us find that one. That's Cragrock Tower. Ruins. Find a white fortress. That's enter the stronghold. We got a purple quality advancement. It is staring contest. Defeat the primordial malevolence. Okay. Let's see if we can find that. Because I'm sure it's going to be one of these. Oh, there it is. Defeat the primordial malevolence. Nice. There is also Do the Wave. Slay 3 enemies using a shock wave, which is what we get as the special ability from the shock sword. So we can most definitely do that. Now, if you'll notice, the boss is still sitting right there. I can, if I want to, and I'm not going to do it right now, I can just look at the boss and trigger the boss fight again if I wanted to, like, keep getting more and more rewards from the boss. Again, I'm not going to do that right now. I would rather not fight that boss again, you know, immediately after fighting it. My armor is very much beaten up. I want to repair it. I want to de-loot. I want to do a lot of things. So I am actually going to go ahead. Let's head back downstairs. Clunk. Let's head to the entryway. Let's see. There's that spot. Where's our... There it is. Yes. Rumbly, rumbly bumbles. It is still kind of lightning here, but that's okay. We're going to go into journey maps. We're going to check our waypoints, and we're going to edit this to be done. This white tower is done. Go ahead and turn off the indicator for it. We have a bunch of pots that we can collect. We obviously have some stuff that we can get from here. I just want to head back to center base and go ahead and use our amulet slot to get us, well, some more amulet slots. Now, thankfully enough, you can actually use that amulet slot multiple times. It does have a durability. Okay, we're going this way. If you'll notice, there's a big enemy over there. We're gonna go this way. I just spent all that time fighting a boss. I don't want to potentially accidentally die against a tar beast. Thank you very much. I would appreciate highly not right now. I don't know if I could survive a direct fight with a tar beast, and at the second, I'm not interested in finding out. I am truly not interested in finding out. I do have to fight more tar beasts. I've shot a couple. I've shot a couple to death to collect their tar drips, which we've seen me making the barrels with. So obviously we've shown that. But like I said, I would really rather not, if I can help it, get in just a direct fight. Who's following me? Oh, just a Cheermon. I would really rather not get into a direct fight with a tar beast because, again, they can be very dangerous with their kind of smothering attack in a direct confrontation. And I am not 100% sure if I'd be able to survive one. So we are simply going to make our way back to center base. It is a little bit of a run, but I figure I shall chatter a bit along the way here. But yes, that is another boss down. That is more progression done, which is awesome. Probably the next step in progression. Well, we actually have a few different next things that we can do for progression. We do have the let's see. We have the spirit tree that we can fight. There's a few different ways that we can fight it. We can fight it just at its standard strength. We can attempt to empower it fully, and we can attempt to depower it fully. We'll probably do that, a few times. We have the sludgeon, of course, which has the last remaining ingredients that we need for doing all the aspect stuff. So we definitely have to do the dungeon, or the sludgeon. We also do have to summon the peat monster. There is we fought the peat monster a couple times, as we've seen. They just kind of like grow out of the ground and we've killed them a few times. Some on camera, some off, just depending on if they happen to spawn while I'm out and about. But you all have seen what that looks like. There is a boss version of that that we do need to summon and fight as part of progression. So we can do that as well. There is also, of course, a bunch of the different aspects we need to brew, different foods we need to make. We need to do the whole thing with infusing with the ooh, excuse me. We need to do all the Spectrus seeds, start infusing with those, but again, that'll mostly involve a trip into the Sludgeon to get the required materials. The Sludgeon is kind of like the last main dungeon, so might save that for last, or at the very least might take a few trips into it. I'm pretty sure I want to have access to enchanting before I get in there, before I do go in there. But we've made it back to center base safely and securely with our prizes here. The main one of them being the amulet slot. So let's show what this looks like. So as we can see, we have one amulet equipped. We have our mobile base pouch, which is just another one of the lurker hide pouches. And then we have the magic item magnets equipped. If we use the amulet slot, like so, added a new amulet slot. So, we can actually go ahead and equip another one. So all we need to do is take the amulet sockets, and we'll grab 2 of them. We will grab some reed rope, and amulet sockets. There's the amulet itself. Now we need to add a gem to it. We already have the green gem, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a red gem and a blue gem. We get these in the purifier. We can also do the crab pot filter with the bubbler crab, which we'll do eventually at some point to show it off, but it's just honestly easier at the second to just toss it in the purifier. That will purify the blue gem ore into a blue gem. Same thing with the red gem ore into the red gem. And that will get us one of each of the different amulets. So there we go. There's our aqua middle gem. Stats of the aqua middle gem: when on a tool, it's a chance to weaken the enemy when attacking. When on armor, chance to gain defense when attacked. And if it's on an amulet, you get both. So what we do, combine the amulet with the aqua middle gem, gets a aqua gem amulet. And now we can, let's see. There we go. So we can equip amulet. And there we go. So yeah, you have to take off your amulet to then equip the amulet. So now if you take a look down here in the corner, you'll notice that we have a blue gem amulet and a green gem amulet equipped. We do this process again. Boop. Amulet. Red gem. Crimson gem. Amulet slot. Added a new amulet slot. Now, if we try to use it again, I don't think it'll actually use the durability and it won't do anything. Yeah, can't add any more amulet slots. Now, you'll notice it's not taking any durability, which is good. But yeah, unequip. So we got to unequip these, or at least unequip one. And here we go. Here's our full dial. The blue one, green one, and red one. So equip blue, equip green, equip red, and there we go. We have one of each amulet equipped, our mobile base pouch and the magic item magnet. So now anytime we are hit by an enemy, we get a bunch of extra status effects. Every time we hit an enemy, we give them a bunch of extra status effects. We bounce them back a lot farther. They get like weakness or slowness on them. Yeah, it's very helpful to have all of that on you. Let's see if we can trigger that by booping this guy here. Nope, didn't see any difference, but that's okay. Any other enemies that we can go fight real quick? 'Cause we are pretty much at the end of the episode. A little editing will remove, you know, the run there and such, as well as possibly a little bit of brewing time. We'll see. I'm not going to worry about fighting the whites at the moment. My armor needs repair before I really go sit and fight guys. Cool. All right. But yes, I do believe we're going to call it good here. Next time I will make up some more of the I'll make up some more of the blue and red gems to put on my armor. We're going to craft a bunch of Valenite stuff. So the Valenite shield, the Valenite pickaxe, shovel, and axe. Make sure to put Scabist on all of those so they aren't decaying. Just like my sword, make sure it's well coated. And then probably, you know, go ahead and make another elixir, whichever one we're going to make next. Probably either regen or the saturation one, either way. And decide what we're going to do from there. But until next time, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a good day and good game.